All right, today we are working with dividing 3 and 4 digit dividends by 2 digit divisors, resulting in 2 and 3 digit quotients, reasoning about the decomposition of successive remainders in each place value. So it is a carry on of lesson 22, except today we are moving to more of the 4 digit dividends, as you can see in our first couple of problems. So all of the problems in this problem homework have 4 digit dividends. Again, now they're not showing examples anymore when they come to the dividends. Come to the problems. There's no examples anymore on the page. Again, it says check using multiplication. We need to make sure we're doing all of that. So let's start with 9,962 divided by 41. Can 9 be divided by 41? Nope. Can 99 be divided by 41? I think it can. So I'm just going to go ahead and round 41 to 40. And then I'm just going to count on from 40. So 40, 80, 120. Well, I know that 120 is too far, so I'm going to go with 80. Well, we know that's 2 times. So 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So we know we're at 2 times. So 41 times 2, we get 82. So we're going to do 2 times 41, 82. Subtract. We get 17. And then we're going to drop down the 6. We always need to drop it down. And now we have 176. Well, now we need to figure out how many times can 176 be divided by 41? So again, I'm still going to keep going with my rounded 40. So 120, 160, 200. This is 4, 5. Well, I know between number 4 and 5, 176 is going to fall. So I'm going to try 4 times. So 41 times 4. 4 and 16. I get 164. So 4 times 41 is 164. Subtract that out again. I get 2. I get 12. And finally, we're going to drop down our last 2. And we see again, we have 122. So we're going to go back. We already went to 200. So we're just going to go back to what we already had. And I see 120 is close to it. So let's try 41 times 3. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 4 is 12. Ooh, we got 123. So now we have come into a problem. We got 123, and we had to get to 122. But we're too far because of this 3 right here. So we're going to have to revert back to that second one we did where we got 82. So let's go with 82 again and subtract it out. So we get 0. We need to carry and unbundle. So we unbundle this 10, and we get 40. So now I have 242 remainder 40. Whoops, hit that button again. Wish I had a little more space. 242 remainder 40. Well, we're going to check our work. So let's go ahead and check our work. We're going to do 41 times 242 and add the 40. Again, we're going to be using multiplication to check our work, and I want the kids to do this so they can practice their multiplication and so that they can check their work. Both are very important. 242. Now we're going to work with our 10, so 40 times 2, 80, 40 times 4, 160, carry the 1, 4 times 2, 8. So now we have 9, add. Whoops. Something went wrong. What went wrong? Nothing went wrong yet. I'm always catching myself. 9,922. So now I have 9,922, but I need to add that 40 to it. I know 9,922 plus 40. I know that's going to give me 9,962, which is correct. All right, so we got this one right. So let's write that down. 242 remainder 40. I'm going to do one more. Let me see if there's a good one that I would like to do. I'm going to leave you guys with, let's see what I'm going to leave you with real quick. I'm going to leave you with to do B. C is a good one. I'm trying to see if there's a tricky one in here. There's really not. guess I'm going to do F. So B, C, D, and E. Only 4 problems that you have to do over the weekend. Not too bad. So I'm going to do F. So we have 5,821. Trying to get away from that corner up top. 5,821 divided by 62. Can 5 be divided by 62? No. Can 58 be divided by 62? No. Can 582 be divided by 62? Well, it can. It's bigger. So, again, I'm going to round 62 to 60. Then I'm going to just count my 60s. Going to move to the side over here. So I went 1 times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you also paid attention, it's really just counting by 6. It's 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. So I'm going to look at the numbers that are close to 582. Or I can see 582 is between 540 and 600. We can't go with 600, so we're going to go with 9. So now I need to do the multiplication for 62 times 9. I'm going to find me a spot real quick. I have the whole page taken over. So over here, 62 times 9. 6 times 9 times 2 is 18. Carry the 1, 54, 558. So I'm going to do 9 times 558. Subtract that. We've got to borrow from our buddy and unbundle a 10. 4, 2. 5 minus 5 is 5. And now we're going to bring down our 1. So now we have 241. Well, which number is close to 241? 240 is almost there, but it's too far, so we're going to go with 3 times. So now we're going to do 62 times 3. I get 6. I get 186. All right, so we're going to do 3 times. Get 186. And then we're going to, again, borrow from our neighbor. This becomes 3. This becomes 11. Get 5. We're going to have to borrow again from our neighbor. Unbundle 100 to give us 10 tens. So I get 55 as my remainder. All right. So I get 93 remainder 55. I like to tell the students to leave all their work on their page. If they need more work to do if they need more room to do their work, go ahead, get scrap paper. Leave as much work on your page so that you can sit here and as you're going through your division, you can just keep looking back on your work, which this can be very helpful right here. Skip counting by that rounded number so that you can figure out which one to go with. So I'm trying to get them to work on that, but I gotta check my work now. So I got 93, remainder 55 as my answer. So I'm gonna leave that 93, remainder 55 up there. So again, to check, we're going to do 62 times 93. I don't know why I put a dash in there. 62 times 93 plus 55. 93 times 62. When I multiply, I always like to put the bigger number up top. 6, 2 times 9, 18. 6 times 3. Got to put that placeholder, though, because we're in the 10. So really 60 times 3, which would be 180. So 8, carry the 1. 6 times 9, 54. So, 55. Got to do it over here. Where am I at right now? And then we need the 5. But we have to add that 55. 5 plus 6 is 11. 6 plus 6 is 12. 8. 5,821 is the same thing I have over here. So again, just need the students to try B, C, D, and E. So I'm going to write those answers down real quick. So B, we have an answer of 33, remainder 10. C, we have an answer of 238, remainder 27. And D, we have an answer of 82, remainder 1. And then E, we have an answer of 126, remainder 15. So let's look at our word problems. It's a little blurry up top, but we're still able to read them. A political gathering in South America was attended by 7,910 people. Each of those South American America's 14 countries was equally represented. Remember, if we see that word equally, we're probably dividing. How many representatives attended from each country? So we're just setting up 14. We're setting up 7,910 divided by 14. I'm just going to give the answer, 565 people. But again, this should be written in a sentence, and I should see the work done. A candy company packages caramel into containers that hold 32 fluid ounces. In the last batch, 1,848 fluid ounces of caramel were made. How many containers were needed for this batch? If the students solve this answer correctly, I have some candy that they can get. They can choose out of the bucket, and they can also get an extra dojo point. So I'm not going to write the answer to this one because I want to see them get it. All right, so we shall see when they come to class. This is the last lesson for topic F, so there will be a quiz following this. So again, have a great day. See you guys.